Toys brought to you by GPO Federal Credit Union. Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a pleasant Monday evening to everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a lot of clouds right now, but those clouds are going to produce some rain as we head through the day tomorrow, especially in the afternoon. Right now in downtown Utica, we do have a lot of those clouds. If we take a live look at our iNet camera, there we go, and temperature 73 degrees with a lot of clouds, as I just mentioned. That dew point is up there as well, right around 60 degrees. So it feels rather a little bit sticky, a little bit muggy, but there's more where that came from as we head through the next couple of days. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 6 miles an hour and still making it feel like 73. Right now, other temperatures from around the region where we've had a lot of the clouds and a little bit of rain down toward the south. We have temperatures in the middle and upper 60s. Old Forge also at 68, but the rest of us in the Mohawk Valley are into the lower and middle 70s right now. Camden is the warmest at 74. Same thing over in Albany. And we have a little bit of rain or drizzle, especially to the southeast of Utica, especially toward Otsego, Herkimer County. But again, it's fairly light in nature, so not expecting any flooding from that. As far as the rest of the northeast, we have a lot of clouds. And down toward the southwest, you can see we have a lot of rain over toward Kentucky, portions of Indiana, as well as the upper Midwest. And that's going to head our way over the next couple of days, thanks to a warm front starting tomorrow afternoon and moving through on Wednesday as well. Tonight we'll have a lot of clouds, maybe a few spotty showers out there, but it's mainly dry up until tomorrow afternoon, especially off toward the south and east where that warm front is going to be the closest to you, and we'll see more of that rain as we go through Wednesday. Temperatures during the day tomorrow fairly similar to where they are right now, maybe even a couple of degrees warmer down toward the south. In Utica, I'm expecting 74, same thing for Camden. And here's a look at the bigger picture, what's heading our way. Again, there's that warm front heading our way tomorrow morning. It doesn't quite get here during the day tomorrow. It'll move its way on Wednesday, but the heaviest precipitation, of course, will occur ahead of that. And then this cold front will move our way as we go through Thursday, and that could trigger some strong to severe thunderstorms. So as far as mowing goes over the next couple of days, avoid it if you can, with a lot of rain heading our way. And Friday, not only is it cooler, it's less humid slightly, briefly, and it's also a little bit drier as we go through Friday, but those rain chances are fairly elevated over the next couple of days. What is going to be elevated once we get into the weekend, especially when summer officially starts, are the dew point values, up into the 60s, 70s, making those 80s and 90s feel even warmer than that. And as we head through the next 8 to 10 days, we will see, or 8 to 14 days, I should say, we'll see more above average temperatures. A little bit below average as we go through tomorrow, but we'll have temperatures in the middle and upper 80s Wednesday and Thursday, feeling more humid than that. And then as we head into the weekend, summer officially starts Friday night, 10:42 p.m., and it's definitely going to kick into high gear once we get through Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday.
And Saturday, sun and clouds, I think we might finally beat that 30 more week streak of rainy weekends.
If only it weren't for the fact that we have a chance of storms as we go through Sunday, too.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. You're watching Eyewitness News at 6. We'll be right back.
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
And welcome back to Eyewitness News. First at 10 on this Monday evening, I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some more rain heading our way through the day tomorrow. But before we get to that, we do have a calm start to our Tuesday. As far as our Monday was concerned, though, we had a high temperature of 76 degrees. The average high for this time of year, 78. So still a fairly seasonable day, in spite of the fact that we're 2 degrees below average, and the low right where it should be for this time of year, 57 degrees. Obviously not anything record-breaking and no precipitation to speak of, but that'll change during the overnight hours and during the day tomorrow as well. Right now we have a lot of clouds in downtown Utica, 67 degrees. That dew point has come up. Right now it's 61 thanks to a southeasterly breeze at 7 miles an hour. And as far as other numbers are concerned around the region, most if not all of us are into the 60s right now. We'll drop into the upper 50s during the overnight hours, and the radar is dry for most of us with the exception of areas down toward Oneonta, closer to Interstate 88, maybe seeing some light showers at this time. And that was the case earlier this evening, closer to the Thruway as well. So a lot of clouds out there right now, but not a lot of precipitation associated with it. But you don't have to go far off toward the west to find some of that, and that'll be working its way in our direction from the southwest up toward the north and east during the overnight hours, and especially during the late morning into the early afternoon tomorrow. So we'll see a lot of clouds overnight tonight. Again, temperatures upper 50s to lower 60s, so even a little bit above average for this time of year. Tomorrow we'll make our way into the lower and middle 70s, not the upper 60s, and that spotty chance of showers will continue. But as far as high temperatures are concerned for tomorrow, again, upper 60s to lower and middle 70s. The warmest spots will especially be in Oneida County over towards Syracuse. And as far as the lawn mowing forecast goes, obviously avoid it Tuesday through Thursday with a lot of rain heading our way. And even still on Friday, it's looking a little bit better, but there is still a scattered thunderstorm chance. And you can see things really dry out as we head into Saturday as well, although we will see some warmer temperatures returning. We will also see the return of some humidity both on Thursday and on Sunday, looking like pretty muggy air you can wear with that dew point right around 75 degrees. Not the case tonight, though. We'll have dew points in the 50s and 60s. Temperatures around 60 to 65 with cloudy skies, some light rain showers, and the winds out of the east-southeast at 4 miles an hour. Tomorrow will be in the mid-70s. It'll be a cooler day with a calm start, and then we'll see those showers coming in during the afternoon. And then some summer heat and humidity comes in Wednesday and Thursday with shower and thunderstorm chances both afternoons. High temperatures in the mid-80s. Summer officially kicks off at 10:42 p.m. on Friday, and then it really kicks in high gear going into the weekend with temperatures in the 80s, maybe 90 as we go into Monday.
And of course, we're also going to finally break this more than 30-week-long streak of having rain all weekend.
Well, that streak, to slightly correct you, it's not all weekend, it's 1 of 2 days. We've only had 12 weekends where it's rained both days, but right now it's looking like Saturday, a dry day. Sunday, there is a chance of storms, though.
All right, well, thank you for that correction, Jordan. Playoff action continues as we head towards the summer. Here's Eyewitness.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
And welcome back, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed. I certainly hope you had a pleasant weekend. And we did have mainly dry conditions this weekend, but that is going to change over the next couple of days as soon as tomorrow afternoon. Not so much tonight, though. We'll be dealing with a lot of clouds and temperatures into the 60s, maybe 50s for some of you as well. And there could be a spotty, isolated shower out there, but most of the rain holds off until tomorrow late morning into the afternoon, especially down toward the south and east, where you will be closest to the warm front that will be heading our way as we go through Thursday as well. So temperatures during the day tomorrow with a southerly breeze that'll be around 5 to 10 miles an hour. We'll be into the lower and middle 70s for most of us, with the exception of areas off toward the south. You'll be in the upper 60s, and then mid to upper 60s as you head up toward the north as well. But again, most of us getting into the low 70s. So again, there's that warm front making its way toward us as we go through, not so much tomorrow, but it finally crosses our area as we go through Wednesday. There's an area of low pressure associated with it, although that'll weaken. But ahead of the warm front, we'll see the heaviest of the rain, especially tomorrow night into Wednesday. And then this cold front will impact us as we go through Thursday. So I would definitely avoid mowing as we go through the next couple of days. Friday, you might be able to get it in, but there is still an isolated storm chance in the afternoon, and Friday's also cooler too. So again, 40 to 60% rain chances Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It goes down to 20%, so still a spotty storm possible as we go through Friday. And then Saturday, we'll see a lot of clouds and sun, and that rain chance goes down to 10%. As far as how much rain we're talking about between now and Friday or Thursday night at midnight, we could be seeing anywhere from 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, maybe even more than that in some of the brighter blue colors, but certainly something I'll be keeping an eye on here over the next couple of days. What's also going to be going up over the next couple of days, and again over the weekend, is the dew point. That's a measure of how much moisture is in the air. It peaks as we go through Thursday afternoon with temperatures in the 80s, and that dew point getting up to around 75 degrees, basically air you could wear at that point. And then same thing as we go through Sunday. Sunday even looking a couple of degrees warmer than Thursday, and it looks like we'll see temperatures well above average for the next 8 to 14 days, maybe even seeing our first 90-degree day as we go through Monday of next week. But again, temperatures a little bit below average for tomorrow. Not the case as we go through Wednesday and Thursday, feeling warmer with that humidity, and there could be some isolated scattered storms both Wednesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, especially with that cold front moving through. And then we'll see an isolated storm as we go through Friday with temperatures in the mid-70s and slightly cooler, but it doesn't last long. Summer starts officially at 10:42 p.m. on Friday, and then it kicks in high gear, especially over the weekend, and there's that first 90-degree day I talked about on Monday, with some humidity too. Sorry about that.
And we're already going to be breaking that 30-week streak of rainy weather, at least for one day.
At least for one day, but still 30 weeks of having at least one weekend day with either rain or snow. Looks like we could have a chance of storms on Sunday, something I'll be watching.